Yo, what is up? Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. It means a lot if you have not subscribed already, and this is just in your recommended or something. Anyways, I had a question left on the video saying thank you for 500 subscribers. And it goes like this. Legit question. When it comes to uploading to YouTube, what made you try in the first place? Sorry for that screen. What made me try in the first place is probably I've always wanted to do it. And obviously I gained inspiration from other people, but I've always wanted to create a community anyway, outside of streaming and outside of content creation in general, and I would have like mental health issues because just not really good people around, but also on top of that, I would love to always be able to create my own community. Like, even a neighborhood, I would fucking love it. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, I'd make, well, I'm gonna be honest, if I could own my own country and have my own shit, I would. I'm not gonna lie. But obviously, I can't do that. That's just a thing that I was like, you know what, that'd be interesting. Or even had this like whole idea of like a mental health place where people can go and experience things, because experience is what makes people happy at the end of the day. Especially making memories is something that helps those things, and then making memories with other good people just like you makes you not feel as alone, and makes you go through much happier life experiences and making memories that will stay till you're old, and you got those memories to look back on, which is what I've always thought of, which was always amazing. And I can't really do that because that's a lot of money, and it's kind of my way of just distracting, but also making sure people know they're not alone. You know, uh, personally. Anyways, some people just do it for fun, thinking it might become a thing or livelihood. Or never thinking it could become a thing or livelihood. Other people go all in from the start, and it's better than working 9 to 5. All right, so I'm gonna answer the first statement you said. Some people just do it for fun, but never thinking it might become a thing or livelihood. Most people, I would say, usually go in the mindset of like, yeah, I'm gonna do it for fun, but if it ends up being good for me, I'll do it. Now, for me, I've always wanted to do it, so like I ain't giving up on it. And plus, there's a drive there, there's a motivation, there's an inspiration. If I didn't have that motivation and an inspiration, I'm gonna be honest, I probably would have gave up a long time ago. But I haven't, and neither will I. And the reason why is because I have that drive, I have that inspiration that a lot of people don't have, and that's kind of just the truth. There are people that just start off doing, let's say, streaming, and then instantly quit, but they have no YouTube videos, they have no TikTok, they have literally nothing, and there's no reason for them to grow in the first place, because just streaming by itself, even though there are certain games you can stream that will grow your channel, you shouldn't rely on that. And that's the truth. But continuing with the second part of that, other people go all in from thinking it's just better than working 9 to 5. In a way, it is. In a way, it is because you want to do it. So like you're willing to risk more. Like, for example, you're risking, like, sometimes you're risking maybe hanging out with friends if you have friends. Especially in person. I mean, I have online friends, but that's it. I don't want in-person friends where I live anyway, to be honest. But continuing, um, other than that, like, honestly, working a 9 to 5 is worse in a lot of ways. Physically, you have to deal with people that are annoying, which you still do, but at the same time, you can ignore them. Versus, let's say you're working in a workplace and your manager's up in your face, can't really do anything about that. But like a hate comment on a YouTube video, on a TikTok, whatever the fuck it is, you can ignore that shit. You know what I mean? There's a difference there. And I think, though some people still let the hate get to them, I'm a petty bitch, so I call that shit out. I don't necessarily get it in a negative way, though. Like, it doesn't hit me negatively, but I like talking about it because, well, you kind of need to change, your perspective if you're a hater anyway. But that's just me. Continuing. Other people have money already, so no pressure, and just do YouTube because they don't have to worry about anything. True, there are people that like have lots of money that just instantly put in money in every little like revenue that they could. Like, for example, what I need to stream, I don't even have a PC yet, so like I need to still get money for the PC, which actually it's halfway built. I got about half. halfway to the like money wise. I got about halfway to the rest that I need. I need like a motherboard, the RAM and the SSD and whatever else. Um, but overall still pretty good. Anyways, what's your story and how did you make up your mind? So, like I said, I've always wanted to do it, and the mental health thing also encouraged it more. And then over time, I just never wanted to stop. I mean, I've always wanted to do this shit from early on, but I didn't have the equipment, didn't even have a phone. You know, like I didn't have anything, and that's mostly because, just where I am. Um, and how did you make up your mind? Well, for how did I make up my mind? There's times where I want to give up. I feel like that goes for most content creators, though. But it's a matter of you deciding to give up or not. And if you decide not to, you become more successful. There's a lot of people that decide to give up way too early or decide to give up, but they're not really putting in the same effort that they need to put in. And I feel like there needs to be more effort that needs to be handled. Like for example, YouTube is the biggest thing that like needs to be done from creators nowadays, but they don't do it half the time anyway. Same thing with TikTok. TikTok can increase your growth on like Twitch, for example. Anyways, continuing. And where would you like to get in terms of YouTube, Twitch, etc.? So, like on social media platforms, I would like to get a point to where I can do sponsorships. I don't have to rely on people like subbing, donating, etc. Because that's kind of all I have to really rely on is people buying my merch, donating, gifting subs, or just subbing themselves. And that's all I got really. There's just and then like some affiliations with companies and stuff like that. But those are usually long term, and those don't necessarily. I never got anybody to like buy anything from that. Um, so there's not really anything there. I gotta sneeze. Hold up. Sorry, excuse me. But for like YouTube and Twitch, outside of like sponsorships, I like to get to a point where I can create like a really good community. I'm able to make enough money to live, obviously. To travel would be really, really nice. And get to the point where I can bring you guys along with me because that's something I really, really want to do deep down too. Because at the end of the day, making memories is what you have. That is what you have, especially when you're old and you're growing old, you don't have anything else. You just have memories to look back on. And I don't want to live with regrets. That's the truth. And I feel like too many people do live with regrets, including traveling. Especially nowadays, it's going to be worse. There's a lot of people that want to travel that just don't because, well, money or their job doesn't allow it. But it's just like, I'm going to be honest, most jobs are ass. Let's just say it. And that's kind of the reason why I do this because I have more free time too. It's like even though I put a lot of work into everything and I sometimes feel exhausted or like burnt out, I still put in the work continuously and I'm keeping on the grind and I won't stop. And I really truly won't stop. Now, obviously it takes me a couple of days to even make a video. I mean, I actually recorded this video twice. And the first time PlayStation or the second time PlayStation cut it out, which was really annoying. So it it ended before anything, and it was just really annoying. And then the very first time, I just felt like there was not enough said that I didn't explain it even more than like I am now. So I just decided to record it the third time, But here we are, and yeah, I would say that is all. But if you have any other questions, leave them down in the down in the comment section. And thank you for watching. And make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you liked the video. And if you disliked it, make sure to hit that like button. Thank you.